Guys, let's talk about Manchester United standards. Are you watching the UEFA Champions League, or is it because Man United is not there, so you also won't watch any football? Well, you're missing out on something important. You need to still be paying your Kawiki, your 39k, to watch UEFA Champions League action because Arsenal is showing us why exactly I keep telling you that it doesn't matter how many games you haven't played. If you're a Manchester United player, when you're called upon, you must be able to execute. Look at what Madueke did with Arsenal. When is the last time Madueke played a game? Guys, my name is Webb. This is the United of Sport, and this is an honest comparison to show you why I keep saying we've settled for low standards. DSTV powers us to bring you this show. Your Car Wiki package is still there for you. Pay weekly with DSTV, and of course, protect your gadget. Kuma golo yo tebakufera. Let no one scam you. Protect your goal. Stanbic Bank tells you to be aware of online fraud. So come and learn how to use the internet so that you're not scammed, you're alert, you're aware. If you're a victim, come, they won't rip you again. Use the number down there again. Now let's get into it, guys. I want to reflect on Manchester United and where we've come from. The standards we saw under Sir Alex Ferguson when Manchester United was playing, was performing. Every player you think about, even the non-starters, are legends in your head because they contributed the few minutes they were on the pitch. The few minutes Mick Bat played at Man United, he contributed. The few minutes Owen Hargreaves was at Man United, he contributed because these players were all at the level of Manchester United. That's why they stayed there. That's why they had been there. And you saw even a substitute was a strong player. Today we talk about Zaxi not being good enough. And some of you are saying we are scapegoating players. When you talk about Bruno not being really the best out there. Look at Declan Rice and what he does with Arsenal, what he gives to Arsenal. Compare it with what our player, who we should be playing the game around, even Bruno himself, was saying it after that loss, that he dictates the tempo at which we play. And I was telling you, his tempo is wrong. It's not a tempo that dictates control. It's a tempo that dictates panic. So you're not good enough. Rice does not dictate panic. You see, I told you, Arsenal right now is comfortable. Regardless which game you bring to them, they will comfortably deal with it. Like they are sure, they are assured. You're their meat, they will beat you. That arrogance, it's there. And now that even in Europe, it's glaring, you think about it and feel, where are other teams? Madrid are struggling. They survived Olympiacos Piros. They survived a narrow 4-3 win. Liverpool were beaten at home 4-1. PSV, a mere PSV, 4-1, and Slot still has a job. Yeah? But you look at Arsenal, Martinelli, Madueke, the guys who scored the goals have been injured for ages, and they've just returned from injury at that level, and in few minutes on the pitch have impacted the game. But you still expect this United, where only Cunha drops out of the team, and it's a whole mess, to compete with them. You're not being honest. A team where Casemiro, an aging Casemiro, will get off for 20 minutes. Ugarte comes in and he can't hold fort for the remaining 10 minutes in a game. And you want to act blind to that? It's fact. The standards, if you guys think that's okay and that's a problem of the coach, if that's what you feel, then you've really settled for standards. You don't know United. You're soft. That's why those legends say bitter things, but you're soft. You fail to understand. These players do not fit to be United players until we get enough of Ugates, the Mbumos, the Benjamin Sesko. You see why Sesko is far better, far ahead, even in his weakness, he's far ahead of Zaxi. You see why Rice, Madueke, these substitutes of Arsenal are far ahead of any Mount, any whoever. All these players we keep backing and defending, saying, you know, we United. What? No, you've settled for less, and you want to shoot for the sky. It doesn't make sense. So for as long as we do that, we shall be patient. Either be patient with Amorim to teach these players to get to those standards. That will take time, or give him the players who fit those standards. Until that happens, you will not blame the manager. You will not blame the manager. Arsenal has shown that they are far. This is the season you look at Arsenal and think if they don't win the double or the treble, whatever, they have to win this time. They will never, because everyone else is a mess. That's one. But they have also made themselves way better than everyone else. Anyway. They have dwarfed everyone else. So for me, I look at this and I'm thinking, for Manchester United to even survive and avoid the, the pressure we felt, almost the embarrassment of last season, near relegation, they need to maximize the Jan transfer window like it's the summer. Manchester United, of all clubs, needs to go all out. If they had any plans, if they are going to be ripped off an extra 20, 40 million for each player, they make that financial sacrifice. If they sell these bunches of nobodies for now, sell them and bring in players to save your season. Otherwise, it's the standards we've settled for are too bad. I see what is United. Let's be honest, have a long way to go. Yes, you can come here, of course. Tomorrow we shall have a good game, and we shall give props to these players in a way. But we know the facts. Let's know this. That we all know the facts that this team is so far off. We are only trying to psych them up, map into a 5-game unbeaten run. But we know ultimately we know where they stop until we bring in the right players. So don't be fooled by anyone, even the captain of the ship. Don't be fooled by anyone. These players are not the best we can have as Man United. There is better out there. And if we give Amorim better players, he can do better also as a coach. And his better will be so good for anyone else. That's for me. I'm not going to go into the bandwagon of again sacking the coach. He's not the coach. No, first, it's not the players. That's why they brought in a new head of scouts. I told you that's a major recruitment they made. You will see the difference it's going to bring, because these people have been bringing in the wrong players. How on earth is Arsenal having Rice and we have Ugarte? How on earth? Okay, we the fans can jump on, but I mean the scouts, they are people paid to do this job. And look at what a poor player. How did we sign Mount? To be honest, yes, he has good things and moments, but that's not moments are not the level of Man United. So those are things you think about and see, okay, yes, Amorim might have his